Hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you.
Good morning, everybody.
And with today, we are going to introduce a concept to you. And let me just explain the idea to you. Just give me 1 second to get things into place. So the idea that I have for you is a question, and I want all of you to answer the question. I'll ask you the question, and you need to think about this and answer it. This is the question that probably we all need to answer once in a while in our life, probably every day. Am I good enough? Okay. For what? I'll discuss it with you, but you have to answer this question first of all. Am I good enough? What is your answer to this question whenever the world puts this question to you? जब दुनिया ये क्वेश्चन डालती है तेरे ऊपर कि क्या तू काफी है, आर यू गुड इनफ for anything? Like for example, if you are a foreign medical graduate, are you good enough to pass FMGE exam? For are you, if you are a Indian medical graduate, are you good enough to pass the NEET PG exam? Sir, I am from private college. Am I good enough to get into the central institutes? Am I good enough for INICET exam? And the problem is, many times, and I am, speaking out of decades of experience right now, many times I see children getting confused with this question. Yesterday, I was discussing with one student and he could not pass FMG this time, and he had joined an institute where one person was teaching everything, and that guy was also not even qualified. So I said, boss, तू good doctor है, तो why you did not come to us? We have a massive passing rate here. So he said, sir, I thought I am not good enough for it. I'll give you another example. एक बच्ची से मैं बात कर रहा था, मैंने उससे पूछा, यार तू इतना अच्छा पढ़ रही है, तू नवंबर आईएनआई के लिए क्यों नहीं पढ़ती? कहती सर मैं प्राइवेट कॉलेज से हूँ। मैंने कहा यार ये किसने तुझे बोला कि तू नहीं कर सकती, या तू एफएमजी नहीं पास कर सकता, या तू आईएनआई सेट नहीं कर सकता? हु टोल्ड यू ऑल दिस? And this entire is the message that I wanted to bring into your head today, that most important question that you need to answer in your life is, am I good enough? Every once in a while, me and Dr. Deepti, we also have a discussion, and we always think कि यार ये हम कर सकते हैं कि ये नहीं कर पाएंगे, या ये हम ये या हमारी औकात इतनी है, हम इसके ऊपर नहीं जा सकते, हम यही कर सकते हैं. But then we need to tell ourselves, बॉस कर लेंगे, बॉस कर लेंगे.
Absolutely, yes. I think this one mantra where you really don't have to tell anyone else, but probably yourself, is that you are good enough to whatever you really want to do. देखो दो चीजें हैं. एक चीज है कि क्या मुझे ये करना है और मुझे कितनी उस चीज की डिजायर है, राइट? कितनी भूख है. एंड दैट इज व्हाई इफ यू रिमेंबर इन वन ऑफ द ट्रांसफॉर्म सीरीज I said that if you keep giving yourself backup plans, then it is very likely that you're not going to put in your full efforts, and the defense mechanism is मैं तो वैसे भी नहीं कर सकता था, I'm not good enough, right? And the backup plans could be anything. The backup plan could be, okay, if nothing happens, my parents will buy me a seat, okay? It could be, acha, the backup plan is, I can't study right now. It is okay if I leave it at this, and then I will eventually give another year to it, right? So it is very important to understand that you have to want it strong enough, and then once you want it strong enough, you have to tell yourself that you are good enough for it, because the entire world around you is going to tell you how it is not going to happen. Okay, it is only you and probably a few close ones who would tell you कि नहीं ये हम कर सकते हैं. Yes, and I know we often blame our parents कि हमारे parents हमसे बहुत ज़्यादा expectation रखते हैं, and a lot of times it was maybe their dream and they couldn't fulfill it, and they want to see their child reaching that stage. But I feel कि rather than blaming, please understand they are dreaming on your behalf. Okay, there is a bigger dream, and we need to understand that we have to say yes, I can achieve that dream, and raise your bar rather than make your dream smaller.
And I thought I introduced to you one more word. I introduced to you, am I good enough? Now, the second word that I'm introducing to you is called as self-sabotage. What is self-sabotage? This is something that you need to understand today. I see this happening with very intelligent students, very hardworking students, and often, and medical students fall into this category. देखो, जो लोग जो ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ रहे होते या मतलब बिल्कुल ही चौथी पांचवी क्लास के आगे नहीं पढ़ पाए होते, वो कई बार ना ज़्यादा दबंग होते हैं। उन्हें डर नहीं होता कि उन्हें पता है यार अपन तो इतना पढ़े नहीं है, कुछ ना कुछ कर लेते हैं। और कभी-कभी when we are so highly qualified and so intelligent as you guys are, sometimes you do self sabotage. What is self sabotage? I'll explain to you. मैंने क्या देखा, बहुत सारे बच्चे ऐसे होते हैं, they start labeling themselves based on their colleges or their backgrounds or this. So I thought, there is a very important Insta live that we did yesterday. ये इंस्टा लाइव ना, अगर आपने नहीं देखा जो हमने कल किया है, मैं स्ट्रांगली बोलूंगा जरूर देखना। ये बच्चा है हमारा एक, ये इसका 2 साल पहले नीट पीजी रैंक था 1.65 लाख, देखा था कल।
And he
इसका
is from a
2
private
ईयर
medical
बैक
college.
प्राइवेट मेडिकल कॉलेज से पढ़ा था, 2 सब्जेक्ट में सप्ली भी आया हुआ था उसका, 2 सब्जेक्ट में उसका सप्लीमेंट्री था। और वो उसके अंदर उसका स्कूलिंग से लेके आगे वो बहुत ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ा था। एंड ही वाज फ्रॉम प्राइवेट कॉलेज, फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट 1.65 लाख। एंड ही टोल्ड अस इन द इंटरव्यू इटसेल्फ दैट वी डिड ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, ही सेड सर मुझे तो ये भी डाउट होता था कि आरबीसी डब्ल्यूबीसी बेसिक्स में मैं गलतियां कर रहा था, आई हैड नो आइडिया व्हाट टू डू। और मैंने एक रिसोर्स ज्वाइन किया था जिसके बारे में अभी हम नहीं बात करेंगे, लेकिन वो ही वाज स्टक देयर। एंड दिस इज द टाइम व्हेन ही स्टार्टेड कमिंग टू अस, एंड वी वो डेली ट्रांसफॉर्म में आना शुरू किया, आप ही की तरह वो क्लासेस में आके पढ़ना शुरू किया, टीचर्स के साथ पढ़ना शुरू किया। और ये सब हुआ क्योंकि उसकी बहन जो कि अब न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट है, शी वाज वन ऑफ आवर ओल्ड स्टूडेंट्स, तो उसने बोला यार सब छोड़, तू डैम्स में आ जा। एंड वी डिड फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट, he improved after attending classes making concepts to 21,000. This was his first attempt, first drop attempt. So this was the first drop. Now many people told him कि यार you are not good enough, first drop में इतना improvement हो गया, अभी कुछ ना कुछ ले ले। Most people will tell you कि यार you should take something after getting a 21 rank from 1.65. In the second drop, he continued. Now he took TND, he continued. We kept meeting him, attended DVT, हर जगह मिलता रहता था, मेहनत करता रहा. And in this year, he has a rank of around 1,605. This is his second drop attempt. This is what he could improve. So nobody is born genius. Don't do this self-sabotage कि यार मैं तो खराब हूँ, मैं नहीं कर सकता, मैं प्राइवेट कॉलेज से हूँ, पेरिफेरल कॉलेज से हूँ. Because once you say I'm not good enough, what happens is अगर मैं गुड इनफ नहीं हूँ तो फिर मैं चॉइसेस कमजोर लेना शुरू करूँ, यार मैं यार डैम्स तो कैसे करूँगा, ये लोग तो आईना वाले हैं, ये तो इतने पढ़े लिखे पढ़ाएंगे, एंड यू स्टार्ट टेकिंग वीकर चॉइसेस एंड यू स्टार्ट डूइंग सेल्फ सेबोटाज. डोंट डू सेल्फ सेबोटाज, टारगेट बिग थिंग्स. डोंट थिंक कि मैं गुड इनफ नहीं हूँ. अगर तू गुड इनफ नहीं है तो कौन है ना? इफ नॉट यू देन हु? जितना आप पढ़ रहे हो बेटा एमबीबीएस के अंदर, उतना तो पूरे इंडिया में कोई भी और स्पेशलिटी वाला आदमी पढ़ ही नहीं रहा. कौन पढ़ रहा है इतना यार, जितना आप लोग एक डॉक्टर बन के पढ़ रहे हो? तो व्हाई नॉट यू? कोई जीनियस नहीं होता. इट इज ऑल यू कैन लर्न दैट टेक्निक, सीख से, मेहनत करके.
And I would say, please don't fall trap to people who are probably saying things to become famous. I have seen people on X saying, I've come from this rank to this rank. It is just a fake profile pic or whatever. But then they are saying they've made a big jump and they are telling others not to drop. I mean, what is this? You are saying you could do it, but no one else can do it. Why? If you can do it, even others can do it. This is exactly the discrepancy that the people are seeing, right? So you need to understand, when you see people around, it is very very essential that we be led by our dreams, right? Because it is one thing to take an exit, and there could be good reasons for it. It could be a fair choice, but it is also okay if you want to pursue your dreams, right? And it is worth it. Just imagine this boy, had he stopped at 21,000, he would have definitely
अभी
compromised
वो
on the brand, on the
1.65 से when he is
institute.
at 1,000 rank, Now he started to think about November INI-CET also. अब वो सोच रहा है why not INI-CET also. So once you start winning, and now tell you the playbook of winning and making a comeback. जब भी हमें कभी comeback करना होता है, the playbook is you start acting like a champion. You know, you don't make weak choices. You start saying, I am good, I'm good enough, I'm good enough. Don't do self-sabotage by telling कि मैं तो खराब हूँ इसलिए मैं तो इतना पढ़ ही नहीं सकता, मैं तो इतना कर ही नहीं सकता, मुझे तो 2 दिन में करना, ऐसा नहीं होता बेटा, मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. But when we make a comeback, you start accumulating tiny victories. These tiny victories could be, and if you notice, every one of the people said, सर डैम्स की डेली क्विज में देते थे, सर टेलीग्राम की क्विज देते थे, सर वहाँ पे नाम आ जाता था, कभी मैडम फायर इमोजी भेज देती थी, या कभी डैम्स की लीडर बोर्ड में नाम आ जाती. यू अक्यूमुलेट टाइनी विक्ट्रीज. दीज टाइनी विक्ट्रीज गिव यू कॉन्फिडेंस कि मैं अच्छा कर सकता हूँ. When you start feeling more confident, you attack further and you push the pedal. You push harder because now you know कि मैं जीत सकता हूँ. You push harder, and then you maximize by becoming a machine. You go into the machine mode and you start maximizing the win. अब मजा आना शुरू हो जाता है. अब हमें होता है कि यार मुझे बढ़िया जीतना है. Nothing matters. आप इमोशंस हटा देते हो. You start becoming a machine. और आखिरी 2 महीने में ग्रैंड टेस्ट देके you get into a top rank. दिस इज व्हाट वी वांट यू टू रिमेंबर कि यार कर सकते हैं, लेकिन शुरुआत में अपने अंदर बिलीफ लानी पड़ेगी, फिर टाइनी विक्ट्रीज लानी पड़ेंगी, फिर कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा. पहले दिन कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं आएगा. अभी कई बच्चे पूछ रहे हैं सर मैं नवंबर आईएनआई देना तो चाहता हूं बट आई एम नॉट कॉन्फिडेंट. सो घर बैठे कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आता. कॉन्फिडेंस पेपर देने से आएगा, देते जाएंगे. एक दिन ऐसा आएगा कि यू विल सी योरसेल्फ इन द लीडर बोर्ड. दैट डे यू विल फील मोर कॉन्फिडेंट.
Right, absolutely. And please also understand this. I think we did talk about that yesterday on Instagram as well. When you are taking a drop, when Dr. Sumer says stop taking weak choices, you have to understand you can't make compromised efforts but expect something grand when it comes to outcome. For example, there are probably 8-9 months for next year NEET PG. It is going to happen somewhere in June. But you decide you will do a revision course right now. Why? Why? When you know that there is depth in the questions, the options are confusing, we need good content. Why would you begin your journey by doing something small just because you feel it is easier, right? Please understand, making smart options is not same as making compromised options, right? Anything which needs less effort, please understand, will also give, the outcomes would also be corresponding. Uh, if you are saying you are doing some short things just to make it faster, and how are you, corroborating it? No, I will do it multiple times. Okay, I will do it multiple times. But the content is not good enough. Please understand this. You need concepts. Listen to, we at DAMS have already in those 2 days taken around 64 to 65 interviews from top single digit ranks to, I think we've already reached 800.
Plus, I think we've done 40-50, interviews or shorts on the Instagram of students who have made massive comebacks. मैंने पहले ही बोला हर बच्चे को सेलिब्रेट करेंगे हम लोग. हर बच्चे को.
मुझे ये बताओ, एक बच्चा है जो मेहनत करके सब चीज अपने टाइम दे रहा है, एफर्ट दे रहा है, दे आर ट्राइंग टू गो इनटू डेप्थ, एंड देन हियर वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू shorter things, thinking it will land up, or we are smarter than others. Do you really think it is like that? I mean,
So
I
you
might
have to give yourself 6 to 8 months to form the concepts, then revision,
हर
and
का time
PYQs also. It's like पहले दिन आपने सारे PYQ कर लिए, लेकिन वो तो बाकी भी कर लेंगे. तो that competition में you need to get those extra questions right.
Yes, absolutely. And revision करेंगे, but at the right time. हमने भी लाइव रैपिड रिविजन किया, हमने भी डीवीटी किया, but it has to be done at the right time. I am not asking anyone to start doing DVT right away.
एक बच्चे को क्वेरी था सर ऑफलाइन करूं कि ऑनलाइन करूं. So that is the beauty of DAMS now. With the DAMS Alpha Edition, the app that now we have brought with AI and everything, we believe that now with live teaching also, India's largest live platform across board, now we believe our offline and online are equal in content, equal in delivery. We're doing almost Everything that we do in a face-to-face classroom on the app, including the daily transform, daily quiz, everything is there on the app. The only difference in face-to-face you will get extra is you will meet the teacher. I believe that is massively powerful. उसको छोड़ना नहीं. कभी कभी ना बच्चे उसको अंडर एस्टिमेट कर लेते हैं, लेकिन मैं कह रहा हूँ अगर हम टीचर से मिलके जब बात करते हैं ना, जो एनर्जी रब ऑफ होती है, पूरी दुनिया ये जानती है कि बहुत सारे बिजनेस मीटिंग जूम मीटिंग पे हो जाते हैं, लेकिन जब आखिर में डील करना होता है ना, हाथ मिलाना पड़ता है. At that day the deal is truly done. So that is where face to face is the brand above. Face to face सबसे premium होता है, but the only problem is it should be there in your city. If you have a dance face to face in your city, go for it. Otherwise you have the app options with you. Okay, and I have another thing that I wanted to talk about today is that, like Dr. Deepti said, when we are making a comeback, we need to know how to get tiny victories, how to accumulate them, how to become confident, how to push the pedal, and how not to make weak choices. So, to help you with your choices, on 10th of September in Delhi, we are going to do a career counseling for your branch selection after your PG, NEET PG result, and all your discussions that you have to do. All faculty member will be available. It will start at 11 a.m. You need to register yourself on the app in the mentor desk in the event section so that we know the number of students who are coming. So do not forget to register beforehand, because a lot of students have asked us, sir, when will we have the career counseling? 10th of September. 10th of September.
Right. A lot of you are writing that we have done many silly mistakes in the paper. This is what we are talking about. When the options get tricky, you are likely to get trapped in the options, right? And that is exactly where you need your concept application, your depth of content, so that even in the easy questions or moderate questions, we are able to make the right choices. यही तो करना है, और क्या करना है? मुझे एक चीज बहुत सिंपल सी बताओ. आप सब MBBS ग्रेजुएट्स हो. हम अगर आपको थोड़ा सा भी तैयार कराएंगे, reaching 120 is not a big task for any of you, believe me, right? So all of you who are good students, who've been hardworking, and when anybody works with you a little, reaching 120 125 correct is not a big deal for you all. आप सब कर लोगे. कहानी वहीं से शुरू होती है. बार बार मैंने पिछली बार ट्रांसफॉर्म में बोला था, anybody who is less than 125, आपका तो कंटेंट ही कम है, हमें पढ़ाई करनी ही करनी है और अच्छे से करनी है. If you remember, I said up till 150 is your cluster zone, right? So 145, 150 ये cluster zone होता है, depending on how difficult or easy the paper is. And this is where we need to get out of. Maximum students would be in this zone, 120 to 150. 120 तक almost सारे बच्चे धीरे धीरे अपने आप मेहनत कर कर पहुंच जाते हैं. 120 to 150 is where you need more depth of content, you need more concepts, you need application. Beyond 150, it also is about revision, it also is about your MCQ skill, and most importantly, it is about working on your wrong questions in the grand test, right? Which is again, you have to go back, you have to see your notes, you have to see what you did wrong, है ना? So I am sure आप सबने भी ये महसूस किया होगा. I can already say Priyanka is writing, I got 144 correct, which is good. It's not a bad number of correct questions at all. But you are still in the cluster zone. And that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. कि कुछ भी थोड़ा बहुत भी आपको पढ़ाएंगे, कोई भी पढ़ाएगा, you're likely to reach 125, 130. मगर उसके बाद आपको डेप्थ ऑफ कंटेंट चाहिए, आपको एप्लीकेशन चाहिए, आपको कॉन्सेप्ट चाहिए, आपको रिवीजन चाहिए, आपको MCQ स्किल चाहिए, है ना?
So what I have done is I have created a small chart for you. This should help you to decide on what should I work on, which course will work out for me, and how should I study. If my number of corrects is less than 120, your villain is content. Whatever you may tell yourself, आप अपने आप को जो भी कह रहे हो वो अलग बात है, लेकिन एग्जाम का रिजल्ट ये कह रहा है कि मेरे को कॉन्सेप्ट्स और बनाने चाहिए. फेस टू फेस क्लासेस, ऐप लाइव, or back to basics, all three will help us.
आपको
The only differences will be face to face में टीचर सामने खड़ा होकर पढ़ा रहा होगा, ऐप लाइव में स्टूडियो के थ्रू लाइव पढ़ाएगा, बैक टू बेसिक्स में रिकॉर्डेड।
and my very very kind request to students who are at less than 120 correct is please do not compromise on content. You will be wasting another 8 precious months. ठीक है, आपको शुरू से पढ़ना ही चाहिए. टेक इट एज कि यार दिस इज माय बेसल लेवल एंड आई हैव टू राइज फ्रॉम हियर. Okay.
And the content that we have would include notes which would be workbook based, live rapid revision, DVT.
मगर ये
Even if you take app live, back to basics or TND, live rapid revision and DVT is included in all this.
मगर ये जैसा सर ने लिखा है ऑर्डर वही होना चाहिए. You can't start with DVT.
Yes. So and also try to understand my sequence is like this. It's like an inverted pyramid. You start with the notes, then
Yes.
live rapid revision, then
Yes.
DVT. 120 to 150, you have to work on your application. You
Yes.
might have some concepts, but you need to apply them
So,
better than others.
I need to tell this. If your number of correct questions is between 120 to 150, I do believe that you have given a good read at least once, may not be twice, but you have given a good read once of your notes. So now what we need is rapid reading of notes along with application of MCQs, right? So which means you spend time with your notes, go through them once again, and at the end of it, we are going to do MCQs, preferably in a test format. And so this is the zone where the app TNDs are going to be very, very useful. The hybrid mode that I talked about yesterday, right?
So when we come to now to the zone of more than 150 correct, so these are the children who are probably targeting for the November exam. So now you need more working on your revisions that would include your DVT, mission initiate, exam skill, which would include all sorts of tests.
Yes.
So one of the things that I wanted to highlight today is, which has been proved once again, that last 26 years, only one exam is at the real level of NEET PG, that is the DAMS grand test. बाकी सब कई बार मैं देखता हूँ बहुत सारे बच्चे आते हैं कि सर आपके ग्रैंड टेस्ट में इतने नंबर आ रहे हैं, वहाँ के इतने आ रहे हैं, वहाँ के इतने आ रहे हैं. आखिर में जो तेरे नंबर आएंगे वो डैम्स जीटी से कोलैबोरेट करेंगे. डैम्स जीटी mimics the difficulty level and the style of questions in the real exam. Don't miss out on the GTs.
So the second problem area, going beyond 150, मैंने देखा है बहुत मुश्किल होता है because students आके plateau कर जाते हैं and 150 पेपर में आते हैं, किसी GT में they will go down to 145, किसी में they'll go to 152 also, right? So going beyond this is also a big task, and again for that you need some extra edge. मतलब जो आपका कंटेंट आपने पढ़ा है और जिस तरीके से पढ़ा है वो जितना आपको दे सकता था आप वहां तक आ गए हो, right? So when you plateau, this is what it means. Now you have to go a little beyond, which means हो सकता है आपने समराइज करके आपने सोचा कि मुझे इतना ही पढ़ना है और इसको बार बार पढ़ना है, बट क्या हो रहा है उसको बार बार पढ़ने से all that you are achieving is a plateau zone. Now we need to push it. तो क्या करना पड़ेगा? थोड़ा सा खोलना पड़ेगा, which means we have to definitely see the MCQs that we are doing wrong, especially in your TNDs, especially in your grand test. And those topics, once we start identifying, we need to go back and improve our knowledge and application in these new topics. आप मेरी बात समझ रहे हो? So आपने बहुत ध्यान से ये बात समझनी है. हर बच्चा पहले कुछ कम नंबर लाएगा, एंड आई मीन इवन टॉपर्स. मैंने रैंक 2 का भी इंटरव्यू लिया है, मैंने रैंक 8 का भी इंटरव्यू देखा है, ठीक है, रैंक 2 का डॉक्टर सुमेर के साथ, रैंक 8 मेरे साथ, रैंक 5 भी देखे हैं, 7 भी देखे हैं. सो प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड दे ऑल स्टार्टेड एट समवॉट 100 करेक्ट, मे बी 120 करेक्ट, ऑल ऑफ
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. पहली बार जीटी रैंक 1 का भी जो होता है 100 करेक्ट होता है, 100 करेक्ट होता है, 110 करेक्ट होता है, देन दे रीच टू 180 करेक्ट. बट मेनी पीपल गिव अप आफ्टर 120 करेक्ट. सर मेरा तो आगे छोड़ता हूँ. एक क्वेश्चन ले रहा हूँ, कुछ बच्चों का आ रहा है, सर ऑफलाइन पढ़ो कि ऑनलाइन पढ़ो. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. इसका आंसर है विच सिटी डू यू बिलोंग टू, डू यू हैव अ डैम्स फेस टू फेस सेंटर नियर यू और इन अ प्लेस वेयर यू आर कंफर्टेबल. सेकंड इज व्हाट काइंड ऑफ स्टूडेंट आर यू. Many students when they study on their own they get into distractions. Distractions का मतलब क्या होता है? ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आई सी कि उनकी परेशानी ये नहीं है कि वो पढ़ नहीं सकते, उनकी परेशानी ये है कि फ़ोन लेके सारा दिन कभी इंस्टाग्राम स्क्रॉल हो रहा है, कभी यूट्यूब स्क्रॉल हो रहा है, कभी टीवी में नेटफ्लिक्स की सीरीज में बैठ के बिंज वॉच कर रहे हैं और वी आर डूम स्क्रॉल कर रहे हैं। सो माई क्वेश्चन इज, इफ यू फील दैट दैट इज योर प्रॉब्लम, कम टू अ फेस टू फेस क्लास। तेरा पूरा डिसिप्लिन आ जाएगा, क्योंकि क्लास में बैठ के इंस्टाग्राम टीचर चलाने नहीं देंगे। तो बोले बॉस पढ़ ले। सो एंड यू सी अदर पीपल आल्सो स्टडिंग अराउंड यू। So if you have a problem of discipline and you think that 6 to 8 months of discipline can change your life, then the discipline should be face-to-face classroom plus reading room in library kind of study. Because अपने कमरे में जाते ही you are automatically getting distracted.
Okay, I see your query and I'm going to give a very realistic answer. I'm not going to give a mushy answer to this because I don't want to, give false things to my students. If you are at less than 125 correct, uh, should you be mainly targeting November INICT? No. Should you be giving November INICT? Yes. Take it as a target कि यार पहला पड़ाव है ये, this is my first पड़ाव, I will study from now, I will go all out, I'm not going to compromise, and then in November I will see how far I have come, and you will improve, that's a promise. Okay, you will improve, but it is to be taken as one milestone, yes, and which will push us to go even further. Please understand this. 2 महीने में it is not an adequate level to build your content. It is a good enough level for revisions, improving your skills, but for people who are at less than 125 correct, आपका कंटेंट में आपको टाइम लगाना पड़ेगा। अगर आप नहीं लगाओगे तो मैं बताती हूँ क्या होगा। आप बोलोगे नहीं मैं कुछ छोटा पढ़ूंगा, मैं तो ये कर लूंगा वो कर लूंगा, 3 दिन में ये सब्जेक्ट, 2 दिन में वो सब्जेक्ट, 1 दिन में ये सब्जेक्ट, ऐसे कोई आपको शेड्यूल बना के दे देगा, आप पे थोप देगा, आप कहोगे अच्छा अब मैं ये करूंगा, हसल हसल हसल। 2 महीने बाद आपको रियलाइज होगा कि ये प्रेशियस 2 महीने भी चले गए। नाउ जो मेरे पास ओरिजिनली 8 मंथ्स थे अब वो 6 में कन्वर्ट हो गए। अब वो 6 महीने ने मुझे स्ट्रेस देना शुरू कर दिया कि 2 महीने बाद भी मेरा आई एम एट सेम लेवल, अब मुझे फिर से शुरू करना है। एंड अगेन दैट इनर्शिया इज देयर, दैट होपलेसनेस इज देयर। 1 महीना तो उससे निकलने में चला जाता है, फिर 6 से रह जाएंगे 5, एंड देन यू आर सो मच अंडर प्रेशर, जो कि हमें नहीं जरूरत थी। वी ओरिजिनली हैड 8 months 9 months, the pressure was not needed at all. We had to go gradual, build concepts, build my content, build my application, and then I could have gone taken it step by step. But you converting your journey into a one full of hustle but not giving you anything.
So I'll take a query on the same lines for Pallavi Jha कि सर मैंने लाइव रैपिड रिवीजन कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ, मैं 1 साल है मेरे पास अभी, एंड आई गेट 7 to 8 hours a day। वो बहुत है बेटा, उससे ज्यादा थोड़ी पड़ेगी।
इतना ही पढ़ना है बाबा।
माय सजेशन इज शिफ्ट टू मेन नोट्स,
Yes.
शिफ्ट टू योर वर्कबुक्स, बिकॉज जब हम जैसे क्या होता है, जब हम लंबा क्लास में पढ़ाते हैं तो टीचर कॉन्सेप्ट्स के ऊपर बहुत फोकस करते हैं एंड दे हैमर इट इनटू योर हेड एंड दैट विल स्टे विद यू इन योर लाइफ। एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट गेम चेंजर इज योर डेप्थ ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट्स। सुपरफिशियली तो सारे वर्ड सबने याद कर लिए, पेपर में ठीक भी तो करना है ना, गलत नहीं होना चाहिए ना। सो डेप्थ इज द रियल वे। सो स्टार्ट विद योर वर्कबुक बेस्ड लर्निंग फ्रॉम योर face to face or your app live or your back to basics. Then in the month of February or March, we will do your live rapid revision, and then March April we will try to do the DVT. This should be your plan. Then May June revision. That will be how you will start revising with LRR, revising with DVT, then self revision. Last 2 days we will do marathon for you.
Okay, for our FMG bachas who have cleared the FMG exam, Gaurav is asking, ma'am, FMG main notes with TND is enough or not? Yes, so listen to me, Gaurav, very carefully. In your app TND, you have access to back to basics. Please, Gaurav, use that. FMG के कंटेंट में और नीट पीजी के कंटेंट में थोड़ा फर्क है, डेप्थ ज्यादा है, पॉइंट कवरेज और चाहिए नीट पीजी के लिए। मैंने बोला कि FMG, if we take it as 100%, FMG में 60% would be covered, but still there is a gap. एंड यू हैव टू ब्रिज दैट गैप बेटा, नहीं तो आप एक नंबर पे आके प्लेटू कर जाओगे. सो प्लीज यूज योर B2B वीडियोज. जो भी आप सब्जेक्ट पढ़ रहे हो, आप रियलाइज करोगे कि आपने अगर हमसे FMG पढ़ा है तो आपके FMG नोट्स में और B2B वीडियोज में बहुत गैप नहीं होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल देर आर 10 पॉइंट्स, 6 would be already covered for you. You have to manage the remaining 4 as well. So I would say please use your B2B videos for your NEET PG before you appear for the test. It's a good idea to spend time on your videos and notes. We have enough time. There is no need to cut down on your effort right now. There is no need to study 10-hour, 12-hour right now. You will all get, बिल्कुल saturation आ जाएगा. 6 to 8 hours of consistent study right now is good enough, and I mean it when I say that. Okay?
And now I just wanted to tell students who do not know, okay, with the alpha edition of the DAMS app, now we have launched the app TND, which is the most powerful app TND ever made by DAMS so far. It has back to basics lectures. It has workbooks in a downloadable format. It has handwritten notes soft copy. It has question bank, online test series, live rapid revision, DVT, PYT PDFs, alpha cards, app INICET TND and NEET PG TND. Everything included in one package. I believe with the DAMS Alpha Edition, we have created the massively powerful engine that is app TND for the toppers.
Okay, I'll take a quick query from Tanushri. She's saying she has completed B2B once, but she could not revise. So now, should she do the LRR? Tanushri, my advice to you is एक बार और बेटा जी अपने मेन नोट्स की रीडिंग करनी पड़ेगी. ठीक है, इससे पहले कि यू स्विच टू LRR. हम अपने भी प्रोडक्ट के लिए कभी ऐसे जस्ट टू मेक इट फैंसी एंड जस्ट टू से LRR कर लो 2 महीने में हो जाएगा. I am not going to give a wrong advice to anyone. I can't do that. So please Tanushri, हम अगर NEET PG नेक्स्ट के लिए टारगेट कर रहे हैं, we have enough time. बहुत जल्दी करने से हम सिर्फ सुपरफिशियली आप अपने आप को एक दिलासा दे रहे हो कि मैंने एक बार कर लिया, मगर वो आपको कंटेंट को स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं कर रहा ना तनुश्री, और रिवीजन में भी कुछ चीजें रह रही हैं. तो कल भी मैंने ये बोला था कि 2 रीडिंग्स कम से कम होनी चाहिए ऑफ योर नोट्स बिफोर यू स्विच टू LRR, राइट, लाइव रैपिड रिविजन. सो पहले, और हमारा बैक टू बेसिक्स इज वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम अदर इंसाइक्लोपीडिया रिसोर्सेज. प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस. हमारा B2B मतलब अगर आप मेरे हैंड रिटन नोट्स देखोगे, आई हैव कवर्ड ऑब्स एंड गाइनी टुगेदर इन लेस देन 500 पेजेस and every word is important in it, right? So we have already B2B videos are in a format which are very concise as compared to whatever is available elsewhere. Even the main videos you can, or main notes you can do multiple times. Listen to the interview of rank 2. उसने तो हमारी रेगुलर बैच की स्टूडेंट है कैलिकट की, शी हैज स्टक टू हर नोट्स, नथिंग एल्स. उसने बस बार बार नोट्स ही पढ़े हैं अपने. प्लीज सी हर वीडियो अगेन. शी हैज जस्ट डन नोट्स ओवर एंड ओवर अगेन एवरी टाइम शी वाज रीडिंग हर मेन नोट्स. सो डैम्स के मेन नोट्स themselves are doable. You can do them twice or thrice as well, but at least 2 बार उनको पढ़ो before you switch to our live rapid revision, right? So that we are ensuring कि जो मेमोरी हमारी फर्स्ट रीडिंग में बनी है हम उसको स्ट्रेंथन करें और कुछ कंटेंट को ऐड भी कर लें. ओके,
And yes, beta, if you are a offline student, now you get the workbooks hard copy. If you are a online student, you get the workbooks in a soft copy. And also, एक बच्चे का क्वेरी बार बार आ रहा है कि मैं क्या हैंड रिटन नोट्स यूज कर सकूं? Yes, you can do that because hand written notes are based on workbooks only.
So
they are same as what you get in
so
a
this time with DAMS Alpha launch, मैंने कल भी ये बात बोली थी, I will tell you again. No matter which one are you doing, app live, face to face, B2B और TND, सबके साथ हमारा वर्कबुक बेस्ड टीचिंग है. Okay, so you will not find any difference in the content, right? Even the handwritten notes are now workbook based. What is the difference? In workbooks, it is 70-30. 70% is written, 30% you have to write. In handwritten notes, everything is written, you just have to highlight. Depending on what type of a student you are, how it is more easier for you to grasp things. You can use one method, may be suitable for one student, other method may be suitable for other student. ठीक है, तो इसीलिए आप कुछ भी करोगे, वर्कबुक करोगे, हैंड रिटन नोट्स करोगे, ऐप लाइव करोगे, B2B करोगे, फेस टू फेस करोगे, एवरीथिंग is by the same faculty and it is workbook based. Okay.
Okay, and a lot of students have asked us about the upcoming CBT schedule. So just quickly, I just wanted you to know that in the month of on 29th October, we'll be doing a INI-CT CBT. Last date to register will be 20th October. Don't miss out on registering because it is one of the most potent exam practice that you can do before the exam in the real exam scenario. So I hope that gives you the idea. And second thing is, this is regarding the gray matter preliminary round, which will happen on 31st of August on the app, on the DAMS app, and then the finale will happen face to face in Delhi, and the final team will get 50,000 as the prize, as the winner. So if you have not registered for the gray matter, this is the time to do it. 31st August it will happen. Career counseling will happen on 10th of September. Don't miss out. It will happen in Delhi, and don't miss out on any career counseling. Okay, Kirandeep Kaur, you were asking this query. I hope this gives you the answer. So, these were some answers question.
Okay.
And also one thing I wanted to inform the students, for students preparing for the November INI-CT, we have increased the timing. That 3 month subscription for app TND is now available till 23rd of August. Earlier it was there till 15th August. Now, because many students requested, we have now put it till 23rd of August. 3 month subscription is available on the app for app TND.
Okay, so yes, somebody was asking about the previous notes. See, the previous handwritten notes were not workbook based, so they were different from the workbooks. But now to make everything, to go along, no matter where you study and how you study, the new handwritten set of notes is workbook based. It is going to have what the teacher is saying, right? So I would suggest not to use the older notes because you will not find them in the same format. But the new notes, yes, they are updated also. They are in the workbook format. They are go along with B2B, app live as well as face to face.
अच्छा, एक बच्चे ने पूछा हुआ है रिया ने, हाउ टू यूज द ऐप TND. I'll just tell you one simple idea. Riya, you go to the schedule section on your app. When you go to your My Study, you will see a button saying schedule. इसमें ना अपकमिंग लाइव TND जो आने वाले होंगे उसका शेड्यूल मिल जाएगा बेटा आपको. सो यू हैव टू नाउ टारगेट द नेक्स्ट लाइव TND. सपोज अगले हफ्ते में ENT आ रहा हो, जस्ट एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं. यू स्टार्ट रीडिंग ENT, देन गिव द TND. कहां से पढ़ेंगे? बैक टू बेसिक्स जो ऐप पे दिया हुआ है वहां से सुनेंगे और लाइव TND करेंगे. This will give you targets. Why app TND works is because it is constantly giving you targets. Target से improvement होता है. Target assessment,
weekly assessment and target. अगर आपको याद हो, स्कूल में हमारी रेगुलर इंटरवल्स पे PTM मीटिंग होती थी या PTM होती थी, है ना? What was that? That was once in a while interaction about your performance. The same thing TND is doing. It is once a week interaction, which is talking about your performance so far, how you can improve in that subject, where you lack, is it content, is it revision, is it memorizing facts, and so on and so forth, right? Also for my app TND students, मैंने पहले भी ये बताया था, मैं दोबारा बता रही हूँ, we have made the schedule in such a way that both are running live, NEET PG TND and NESET TND. NESET TND is going to start live on the app from 1st of September, right? So 1st September, the live cycle of NESET TND is starting. Now, how have I made the schedule? I have made it like that. So in your NESET live TND, you will be covering the first year, the second year subject first. So in the NESET TND, before NESET, you will cover first year, second year and all third year subjects. Because we believe that in NESET, first year and second year have a relatively higher weightage. At the same time, in NEET PG TND, we are now doing the bigger subjects, right? The fourth year subjects, which is also should be the pattern for anyone who is appearing next year for NEET now, because we must start with bigger subjects, bulky subjects. So anyone who is appearing for November NEET can utilize both the life cycles. एक में आप फर्स्ट ईयर, सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर सब्जेक्ट्स कवर कर लोगे और एक में आप फोर्थ ईयर कर लोगे. अगर आप नीट पीजी टीएनडी यूज नहीं करना चाहते फॉर द अपकमिंग NEET, देन we have also given you one full recorded version of NEET TND. So there is a live cycle plus a recorded cycle. So if you want to accelerate, you can utilize some test papers and discussions from the recorded version as well. So they are hand in hand. Okay.
Okay. Now I'll take a few queries. एक बच्चे का query है कि sir, when is the CBT registration opening? It is already open. Last date to register for INI CT DAM CBT is 20th October. It will happen in the simulated computer centers. Don't miss out on the registration. So I think Kia, this was your query. और एक query मैं बार बार देख रहा हूँ बच्चों की, how do we use app live? How do we use app live? So what I'll do
Okay,
is,
wait, let me just tell you. Yesterday, I have put a written post on how to use App Live or face-to-face regular. I have also posted the entire thing in the article section of DAMS Alpha homepage. So go to DAMS Alpha homepage, scroll down to article section, press view all. You will see a special article which is written by me and Dr. Sumer, where we have put down how you have to go about App Live, how to use all the resources, what time to use which resource, and it is also same for our face-to-face regular students because it is the corresponding course, right? So उसमें सारे detail मिलेंगे. In the article section of DAMS Alpha, I have also given the phase-wise strategy for next year NEET PG. So I have divided your preparation into 5 phases. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. हर फेज में मैंने आपके लिए लिखा है कि आपको क्या करना है और अगले फेज में उसमें क्या बढ़ाना है, right? So you will find both these strategies. One is a timeline wise strategy and one is a detailed strategy on day to day. So both are available in the article section of the DAMS Alpha homepage. Please go through it. Okay.
so I'll give you my take on it that when we are attending app live is your regular class on the app. मतलब जैसा असली क्लास में होता है वैसे ही होगा. You start with today's evening class. एक दो दिन ना लाइव क्लास अटेंड करेंगे. It will help you to form the momentum. Then build a rhythm कि morning में I'll do 50 MCQs from DQB. These 50 MCQs will be the topic that I was studying with the teacher. 9 to 5 will be your time for testing and revision. 5 p.m. onwards you will attend the class. 10 p.m. after the class, after the dinner, you will do a one reading of the topic that you have read on that day. With this rhythm, you should be able to finish your syllabus in 4 to 6 months. Easily, around 6 months, you will be able to cover everything with the teacher. So you will have a live discussion where doubt solving is also happening side by side. You have same day reading happening. You have ample time for testing, revision, and every day 50 MCQs are being done 8 to 9 a.m. This is an ideal day for an app live student.
No, handwritten notes all have been replaced except surgery part 1.
Yes.
Surgery part 1 is still in the process. All other notes in the soft copy have been replaced with the new handwritten notes. Okay.
And with that, we have now surgery with the new update that is being in the process.
Yeah.
The new lectures and the new workbook, everything which is being done. So it's taking a little time, but in the next 10-15 days, we should have a very beautiful version.
And I have been getting a lot of queries about new batch in the regular batch in Delhi. So it is starting this Saturday from my class. So I will be starting with obstetrics and I'm getting something new in the classes this year. So I'm very excited for this and I hope it will be a good thing for my students as well. So we are starting with a new batch with obstetrics. Okay, this Saturday, the class starts at 3 p.m. in Delhi, right? So hopefully you will like the change that I'm bringing in and it will make it even more effective. And as promised, I will try my best to, give you the best.
And I'll be coming on Saturday to Chennai for topper felicitation and also to meet the new batch. We are starting a new batch in Chennai as well. with these centers, now DAMS has the largest number of face to face centers in the country. सब बोल रहे थे कि फेस टू फेस की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, बच्चे तो रिकॉर्डेड ही पढ़ लेंगे ऐसा, बट द रिजल्ट्स स्पीक अदरवाइज. Results are telling disciplined learning live on the app is the main game changer. It is not कि ये आपने सामान बेचा उसके बाद बच्चा अपने आप पढ़ लेगा, अपने आप रैंक ले आएगा, अपने आप सब हो जाएगा, ऐसा होता नहीं. And I just wanted to share with you quick motivation before.
Okay, one query I have to take. किसी ने बोला INI TND schedule, when is it starting? Yes, so app TND INI CT live cycle is starting from 1st of September. So if you haven't joined, join now. We will be starting with the live cycle with first year and second year subjects from 1st of September. We will finish all first year, second year and third year subjects in INI CT TND before your NEET exam. Okay, and we will cover all fourth year subjects in live NEET PG TND, so you can utilize the same for your big subjects.
Just to clarify, with the DAMS Alpha edition, the app TND now has both the TNDs in it. NEET PG TND B, INI CT TND B, and Back to Basics B. So this is what we have done in the Alpha edition. We made the TND more powerful, and we have made it something that can be the game changer for you. So
Beta, the handwritten notes are not in a downloadable format. They are there in the soft copy in your Back to Basics. The workbooks are definitely in a downloadable format.
The reason we have given workbooks in the downloadable format is because कुछ बच्चे are making notes on the iPad, and you have a downloadable workbook in the app. You can download and make the notes on your iPad itself. So I'll just quickly, now we will just quickly go full screen, and
what are we going to do?
We just show them a picture by a very famous artist. This is a song that we want you to remember and play it in your head whole day.
Can we play it for them?
It has to. The line says, "I want to break free."
Okay, I'm going to.
So I'll ask Dr. Deepti to. So when Queen says, when Freddie Mercury says, "I want to break free," so this is what you need to tell yourself. You have to be free from everything that is holding you back. Your self-doubts, insecurities, people around you, manipulative relationships, whatever is holding you down. तुझे जो रोक रहा है उसको तोड़ते हैं, उसको बीट करके बाहर आते हैं. So we leave you with the song today. This is in my headphones in my gym today.
I want to break free.
Self-doubt.
I want to break.
Okay. Just before they do a copyright strike on the app, on the YouTube, we have to hold the music, but keep this in your head. And we just wanted to remind you of the line. This line means a lot. Once you start playing it, अपने को समझ आएगा कि हम जिंदगी में क्या रोक रहा है, कौन रोक रहा है, कहीं खुद को खुद ही तो नहीं रोक रहा, कहीं सेल्फ सैबोटाज तो नहीं कर रहा. लेट्स ब्रेक फ्री फ्रॉम एवरीथिंग. जस्ट मेक श्योर आप वो बन पाओ जो आप बनने के काबिल हो, वहां पहुंचते बेटा. वी विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट.
Okay, so just the last query is face to face better or app live? दोनों ही parallel courses हैं. It totally depends on what kind of a student you are, right? अगर आपको लगता है कि you are not able to reach to a face to face center for whatever reasons, then you can experience the same content with the same teachers in app live with even more consistency, because these are like 4-5 hour classes every day, right? So the consistency is even better with app live. Okay,
so we wish you all the best and a productive day ahead. Have a great day ahead, and we tried our best to give you some inputs, but the most important take home message if you can take from our side is, तुझे अगर कोई रोक रहा है वो तू खुद है और कोई नहीं रोक रहा. There is only you who has the power to elevate you, and there is only you who has the power to self-sabotage. तेरे हाथ में है. तू ही अपने आप को हरा रहा है, तू ही अपने आप को जिता सकता है, कोई और नहीं आने वाला. There is no one else. It is only you. It is only you. जाग रहा है कि नहीं? ठीक है, जाग रहा है कि नहीं? उठ जा, आज हमें ये करके दिखाना है। देयर इज ओनली यू। मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ, दिस इज समथिंग दैट यू नीड टू कीप टेलिंग योरसेल्फ। नहीं समझ आ रहा, फिर से रोज उठ के बोलना है, मैं ही काफी हूँ, आई एम एनफ, देयर इज नो वन एल्स हु इज कमिंग फॉर मी। मैं जीतूंगा, आई एम टेलिंग यू। एक बार ये बोलना शुरू करेगा, धीरे धीरे टाइनी विक्ट्रीज अकोमोडेट करेंगे, कॉन्फिडेंस वापस आएगा, एंड यू विल बी गिविंग अ इंटरव्यू ऑन दिस चैनल, एंड we are not running away, we'll come back again at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning also। हम रोज हैं तेरे साथ, हम हैं, मैं ये कमिट करता हूँ, मैं अपनी जिंदगी का हर दिन रोज सुबह
No,
तेरे साथ
tomorrow
बिताऊंगा।
is Saturday.
Tomorrow is a Saturday, okay।
Saturday, Sunday,
Saturday,
we
Sunday,
would
because
not be there because
Saturday.dp
all of
has a
us
class,
have
and
lectures.
I am in Chennai, so I look forward to meeting you all in Chennai।
So Monday we'll be back at 10 a.m. with all of you on Dance Daily YouTube channel. Okay?
Bye everyone।
Take care, everybody.